Ashraf Vani now joins me live from Beirut. Ashraf, what you showed us just now is very clear about the damage that we see around you. These are precise strikes. But what is Israel saying here on? Are they saying they'll continue to go after Hezbollah because it's a big day? Nasrallah's funeral, next in command also targeted, as reports are surfacing. Around you, what do you see and what do you expect?
Actually, Pooja, I am on the border and I'm in the southern part of Lebanon. First of all, I will just show you the airstrikes which are currently going on. This is the mountain patch. Here you can probably, I think it is far from my place, but you can easily see the smoke, huge smoke coming out from these mountains. This is the Nabatieh area of the southern Lebanon, which is on the target for last 3 days for IDF, and at least 2 strikes were carried out there 20 to 30 minutes back on that mountain top. I heard a small blast, but when I saw its impact that is behind me, I will show now you that impact. This is another blast which was carried out during the night on the road which heads towards the border with Israel. And here you can see this is the damage what these airstrikes are putting on the parts of Lebanon, not only in the south suburbs. Here are the targets with the idea to kill the leadership as well as the Hezbollah members. But here the first place at the target of IDF, it has been intensified since 9 of their soldiers had been killed before yesterday on Tuesday. Another 7 soldiers had been killed, but so far that has not been yet confirmed by the IDF. But very tough challenges also on the ground invasion Israeli army is facing. Now I want to show to our viewers what kind of bombs are being used in the airstrikes. Just have a glimpse. See how much deep. At least I can assess it is a 20 feet deep. Actually, that
crater, so to say, that has formed because of the missile strike, if I'm correct?
Yes, absolutely. It is the aerial strike, missile strike, what has happened, and not its damage remain limited to that whole patch area, but all around this attack site. We are seeing at least I can count 6 vehicles had been completely flied in the road, and everyone in those vehicles either got killed or got injured. You can see these are the cars on the other side of the road, and these are the trees who had got completely derooted after that blast. And even you will walk for 50 or 60 meters, you will see the devastation of those aerial strikes here in the southern part of Lebanon. There is a concrete infrastructure in the south suburbs which is on the target, and during last one night some 11 airstrikes were carried also in the Beirut city, in the stronghold of south suburb of Beirut, in which IDF claims that they have killed the new chief of Hezbollah, Safieddine. But so far that has not been confirmed by the Hezbollah itself. Today is the Friday, and probably there will be maybe pause from the IDF strikes, but it is not sure whether the IDF will continue this kind of attacks on the Lebanon.
Ashraf, we are also expecting Ali Khamenei to possibly give a sermon because it's the Friday press. Do you think that could happen, and the kind of impact it could have with references coming in from Lebanon? Because that's the focus of Iran, that if Israel does not stop in Lebanon in the strikes at Hezbollah, there'll be stronger attacks coming toward Israel.
Yes, absolutely. That message has been conveyed by the Iran's president in the Qatar, because Qatar is the only link of negotiation between the US and the Gulf countries. They were negotiating on behalf of the Hamas also, and in fact the Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh was laid to rest buried in the Qatar itself, Doha. And now they have conveyed, and even publicly the foreign minister of US said that of Iran said that if Israel is going to attack further any kind of attack on the Iran, their response will be devastating and different. So it is aware, and also US is trying that this war should not escalate, and Israel should avoid directly in confrontation with the Iran or attacking its assets. But one thing is sure, whatever attacks are being carried out by the IDF in Lebanon, that is direct attack on the Iran, because these are all Iranian interests, whether in the South Beirut, South Lebanon, or in Lebanon, or in Syria, or in Iraq. They are all the interests of the US, of Iran.
Ashraf, if I can request you, and only if comfortable for you, just try to pull up your microphone because your audio is also getting diluted. But I'll also ask you here, when you're bringing us all of these visuals, and you've reported from borders, whether it's Lebanon, Israel, different borders over the past few months, what is the situation here? What I fail to understand is when there are clear strikes happening, does the government, the army in Lebanon have any plan to protect its civilians, protect the people, to ensure, like we've seen in Israel, there's a full-fledged system? Do we not have that in Lebanon for the people or even for the armed forces?
Pooja, there is not any kind of a facility or system for the people to get protected from Israeli strikes. And Israel has the history. They did not see whether there is any civilian or there is any common. They are not differentiating between the enemy and the civilian population. What we have seen in the Palestine so far during the last 1 year of war between Palestine and the Israel. 41,600 people, most of them women and children, had been killed by the Israeli strikes. They want to keep themselves safe and just push and drop bombs on their enemies. But they did not know that with their enemies, there are also some people who have nothing to do with this ongoing conflict. That means civilian population. And also more than 1 lakh people are injured in Gaza already, which is completely in the control of the Israel. Despite that, they are not letting the people either attacking the schools and other things. And it seems that same kind of operations and scenario IDF has now launched it here in the Lebanon.
Ashraf Vani, listen, you stay safe, and thank you for getting us this ground coverage.